welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to begin September's budget. I did post a video a couple days ago of setting up my entire spread. So if you want to set your spread up with me or want to see starting from scratch to what you see in this video, go ahead and check that video out. I will have it linked down below in this video. If you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing if you are a returning viewer. Thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers. And leave me a comment down below of your goals or things that you are looking forward to in the month of September. And let's get started. Before we get into September, I am going to go ahead and show you guys the closeout of August. I briefly showed it, I think, in my last cash stuffing video, but I wasn't complete with it. So I just want to show you guys that. So for the month of August, I ended up getting coffee 6 times, spending approximately $17. I had 5 no spend days. I did not get a nail or pedicure appointment in August. And for self-care, it was my birthday. So that was just a pretty fun month in and of itself. I already went over this page, so I'm not going to do that right now. Going into the budget, I budgeted $1,190 for my variable expenses, and I actually spent $1,029 with a positive $160 left over for the month. For my fixed expenses, I spent $1,426.91, and this was for September's rent, so I'm always a month or two ahead on rent. For additional expenses, I budgeted $819, and I actually spent $1,168.31. I pretty much doubled almost my sinking funds, what I had expected to put in there. And I just had one little unbudgeted expense, and that is what happened with the monthly budget. I'm not going to go through the paychecks because we did that every week in the month of August. Getting into sinking funds, we started the month with $2,037, and with the additions and subtractions, we ended the month with $2,548. So we are on our way to $3,000, but something did happen this week, so I'm going to talk to you guys about that when we get to the sinking funds binder. It's actually in the sinking funds binder, so we'll talk about that. I did track my expenses minus my birthday week, so let's go ahead and move on to September. So for this week, we had the holiday. I had all of my beginning of the month bills due, which is rent, utilities, Netflix, dental and vision, health insurance. I did go to Bible study. I did not go to church this past Sunday. I didn't even put a sticker there. And today is Friday. I am not having a date night today, possibly tomorrow, but we're hanging out with my family tomorrow. So tomorrow, my dad, my brother, and my boyfriend are coming over to my place. So I'm going to be prepping tonight, cooking tomorrow morning. So that'll kind of be the date night. And then Sunday, I have my family birthday lunch for my birthday from last month. So that is taking place. Something new that I added to my calendar is a workout tracker. I have worked out 3 times so far this week. I'm hoping to work out again today. I have put one on every single week for the month, and then at the end of the month, I'm gonna total how many times I'm working out. That is something that I do need to increase in. And the reason that I am needing to increase in this area is because if you follow me on Instagram, I did a story about a week or 2 ago showing you guys where I am for my annual goals for this year. So just kind of taking inventory of what areas I'm doing pretty good in and what areas I need to work on some more. So overall, I'm doing pretty good in my spiritual goals, my giving goals, my professional goals. Travel is going well. Y'all know travel is going well, as well as family goals. Finance is going well too. The thing about this is I have to wait until the end of the year to really be able to see what that's looking like. Some areas that could use some growth will be self-care, home goals, and health goals. So as you guys see, one of my health goals is to exercise consistently. And unfortunately, I have slacked on that all year, but it's never too late. So beginning this month, I did start back my journey of exercising consistently, and so my workout sticker is helping me keep track of how many times I'm exercising. Going into next week, which is the week that we're going to be budgeting for today, I have one bill due, personal bill due, one business bill due, and that's it. So we don't have too much going on. November kits are going live next Friday, as well as the black cash envelopes and these new charms that you see. So I have a white and silver, or really silver and gold butterfly charm. I also have a pink butterfly charm that you guys are going to see on my wallet later on in this video, but not too much is going on next week, guys. I'm really excited about that because the week after next is going to be busy because I'm going to be out of town for a few days. So let's get into paycheck one. Okay, y'all, so for paycheck one, my bill's actual amount came out to $46.74. I don't have anything left in my cash wallet. Everything is gone. And sinking funds got 81. Saving challenges and month ahead got 266, and then nothing else was extra this week or unbudgeted. I'm sorry if you guys hear my phone. So let's go ahead and calculate this up. So we spent $603.74 this week, and I budgeted $604. I tend to always over budget. That's just kind of a rule of thumb that I do live by. You know, I think I heard someone say over budget for expenses, under budget for income. And when you live like that, for the most part, it should keep you in the green. And so that is how I live. And so that is why, for the most part, I'm in the green. And so we had 26 cents here that we saved. This 26 cents is just going to stay in my bank account. And that was paycheck one. Okay, y'all, so for paycheck two, our bill is due on the 8th. And I'm budgeting $82 for my cell phone bill only. My business bills come out of my business budget. And I plan on doing a video in October showing you guys my complete budget, like how I go from revenue all the way down to what you guys see here. Because in my videos, you really only see this, but I am going to show you guys the whole process coming October. And so I'm not going to do that all the time, but because I don't know, I feel like it's going to be kind of a lengthy video. But it's essentially a two-step process. And so you guys just see the one step, which is my personal budget. But I do feel like I would like to show you guys the complete budget so that you can see how I get things done from start to finish. So our expenses for this week will be $387. And that is what I took out of the bank here. Also, y'all, excuse my robe. I am just trying to be in a cozy mood. A cozy mood today. It's so gloomy and rainy outside, and I was just like, I want to be cozy. So y'all know every now and then, a couple times a year, I have to pull my robe out on y'all. So go get your robe too, honey, and join me. All right, so let's move on to the weekly check-in. So I am zoomed out a little bit because this is week one that we just completed. I'm gonna have to refer to my monthly budget numbers to get the remaining amounts. So let's go with it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in everything because everything is gone. We spent it all. I had like what, a good 2 weeks of rollover money. I'm still gonna have rollover money. I'm claiming it. So I have 30 remaining in spending. 180 minus 45 is 135 left in gas for the month. And groceries, I budgeted 300 minus 85 is 215 left for the month. Home, I spent 10 out of 60, 50 left. Eating out, I spent 25 out of 100. 75 left. Meds, I spent 35 out of 40. Dang, I'm gonna be y'all, I'm about to be over budget in meds, and it's the second week of the month. And then beauty, I didn't spend anything this week because I gotta get meds again this week, and yeah, over budget. So for this upcoming week, which will be September 6th through the 12th, spending is going to get a 10. Gas is going to get 35. I currently have a full tank of gas as we speak, and I don't plan on doing much this week other than working. So I do need a car wash. It's been raining a lot, so I plan on getting that. Spending 10, gas 35, groceries 70, nothing in home, 25 in eating out, 35 in meds, nothing in beauty. So for sinking funds, we are starting the month out with where we left off in August, which is $2,548. I have spent in my sinking funds this week, so we are less than that as of right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my expense tracker. Just want to let you guys know, full transparency here, that I did not, I think somewhere along the way I stopped tracking. I just forgot, so I don't have a completed expense tracker, my expense tracking numbers for this week. But it's okay, because for me, expense tracking is kind of like just another step that I take to track my variable expenses, but I also track it doing the weekly check-in. So this information I do plan to use for other purposes eventually, but I want to say 2024 has been my practice year with expense tracking. I'm thinking about going to 2025, getting the highlighters, using the highlighter method, and really kind of seeing what data I can get from this practice and how I can use it in my budget. So this year we've just been practicing. Okay, y'all, so this was all that I tracked for expenses for this week. As you can see, this totals out a couple or a few of my categories, but not all of them. I stopped tracking, so I'm just making a note there that I didn't complete the tracking. So we will try to pick up with next week. So now I'm going to get into the cash wallet. Okay, y'all, so again, I have $387 that I pulled from the bank for today, and like stated before, I don't have anything in my wallet. I got a bunch of coins, but that's all that I have in my wallet. All the cash is empty. This is the pink butterfly charm that will be available on September 13th. I keep thinking about the November stickers, and I think that's why I keep saying November. As well as the black cash envelopes. I have been getting quite a few messages about them, and so I am trying to blast it everywhere that I can, that when the release date is, but it is on the 13th, which is next Friday. So you'll be able to get these black envelopes next Friday, guys. So let's go with gas, which is getting a 20, a 30, and a 5. I definitely had to pull us out of those pink envelopes for the fall time, because no ma'am. It's time to get into the fall vibes. Pink is giving very much spring and summer, which I love. Groceries is going to get 70. So home is not getting anything. I don't need to use that this week. Eating out is going to get 20 and 5. Y'all say a little prayer for me. I have a headache. I have been noticing that on my film days, I start getting headaches. And I'm like, the devil is a whole liar, because what is meds? Oh, y'all. Oh, no, that's right. I was like, I think meds supposed to get 35. No, 25 is correct. Yeah, I had a headache last week on the day that I filmed. Now I go all week, no headache. All of a sudden, on film day. So it's okay, because we're still going to get it done, and God is good. Nothing in beauty this week. I will be doing that next week. I still need to give my $20 to somebody. I tried the other day and I missed it. The light turned green. I tried to come back around, swoop back around. He was gone. I'm not giving up. I have tons of receipts to scan for Fetch Rewards, so I am going to scan those. If you want to trade in receipts and get points to get gift cards, it's a perfect timing going into the holidays. Go ahead and download your Fetch Rewards app. You can use my code in the description box to get you an extra few points. They change the amount. Sometimes you can get like 2,000 points. Sometimes it's like 500. I tried keeping up with it and I couldn't, and I don't want to ever say the wrong amount of points and you guys be like, I didn't get that. But you get some points using my code, and so will I. Tons of coins as well is making my wallet heavy, so I will get take care of those. And then those are my cards. So next we can go ahead and get into, I think I'm gonna do the month ahead binder next, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, made a mistake. So the saving challenge binders are actually next. So in the cards challenge, we're gonna put in 11, and I'm gonna have some work to do in this binder because I think we have what, 3 Fridays left in this month, and so I'm gonna have to do like 3 and 2 and 2, something like that. So, but today we're gonna put 11 into here, and I'll go ahead and count this for you guys. I never count it, but I'll go ahead and count it for you. So I have 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 538. And that is not the amount. I'm supposed to have more than that. So if you guys are like following along and you're like, I got more than that. Yep, you're supposed to. But I missed some spots, and as of right now, I'm not gonna go back and fill it up. We're just gonna keep moving ahead. So also, I also have been getting questions about the 2025 saving challenge cards, and yes, I have already created our 2025 saving challenge cards, and so the next thing I need to do is send the files to my vendor so they can produce them. And I'm aiming to have the 2025 cards released at the beginning of November. So like November 1st, that first week of November, I want to release the cards to you all. If I can do it sooner, I will, but as of now, that is the goal. And so now we can move into the rose gold binder, which I will not be continuing these next year. That's something that I have not shared with you guys yet on the channel, but I guess I'm sharing it now. I'm not gonna be continuing these next year. What I am gonna do is, because I did tell you guys at the beginning of this year that I was gonna make a new dashboard that says 2025 if you want to continue using this binder. And I have made the dashboard. I will make it a printable, so literally you can print it out, you can cut the board, it'll come with a border, cut the border out, laminate it, and you can have a new card for 2025. So I am going to have the dashboards available for you guys to update your year if you are continuing using this binder in the new year. I will not be using it for a couple different reasons, and I don't mind sharing those reasons with you all. So today I'm gonna put in the 23. So with having a shop, I have to always reflect on how things sell, if they are popular demand, if it's something that I can continue, if it's something that I can continue investing in, or if I need to discontinue. So I am sold out of these binders. So the rose gold and silver binders that I had in stock, they did sell out. In my opinion, it took them a while to sell out. As a shop owner, that makes me question if it's something that I need to continue. So while I did, thank God, sell out of them, it took a very long time for me to sell out of my inventory. And I was like, okay, so, you know, with that being the case, I told myself moving forward that I was probably just gonna focus on one, y'all, where are we at? Focus on one saving challenge primarily per year. And so I was gonna get rid of the cards, right? And the reason why I was gonna get rid of the cards is because, y'all, I create this stuff. Like, this takes time. Everything you see, your girl made this on the computer. I didn't buy this from nobody and make it a card, like everything. So creating the cards take time. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go with the binders because, you know, that's a more simpler product. I don't have to actually design. I don't make them, they're manufactured, but I do make the design. And so I felt like I would prefer to go with the saving challenge that I don't have to really design much, minus this dashboard. That's all I had to design. And so I was like, I'm gonna just sell the binders next year and not the cards, right? And let me tell y'all how the Lord was like, no ma'am. And I was like, wait a minute, what? He's like, no ma'am. These cards sell well all year round. And I can't tell y'all, probably 3, 4, 5 times as many cards as I did binders. And I'm still, you know, have sold, you guys know, sold out of the quarter 1, sold out of quarter 2. And so that shows me that you guys like this product better than this product. This product is also more affordable. And so I like being able to offer something to you guys that's more affordable. And as a matter of fact, not to get off on a tangent, but next year, the cards, what they cost you guys this year, they're going to be cheaper than that next year because I'm able to get the price down. And so that's another thing. I'm not trying to go off on a tangent, just trying to explain some things to you guys. That's another thing that as a business owner, I want to make sure that what I'm offering you guys to help you on your journey is cost efficient, is reasonable for you, is something that's super affordable, as well as these amounts are more manageable for you to obtain. And that's my goal. That's my goal over what product can I sell at the highest price. God takes care of me. I don't need to exploit people. I don't need to sell things at the top notch. Well, that one is more expensive, so I'm gonna sell that. Absolutely not. I care about your financial journey and what you need and what's accessible and what's reasonable and what's going to continue to motivate you. So I'm very appreciative of everyone who bought that binder. And one of my favorite things about the binder is that it is reusable. So going into 2025, you know, if you want to purchase the new dashboard, you can. You don't have to. You can use that binder over and over and over and over. So you're going to get your money's worth. But that's pretty much it. I pretty much had to choose between which 2 products I was going to continue selling, out of the 2, which one I was going to continue selling. And I first said I would continue selling this one, and God told me to continue selling this one. So that is the update. As well as, guys, there was no way for me to decrease the price of that product. I looked into it like, okay, maybe I could sell it for less than what I sold it this year. But with all the products that's included, and you take into account, you know, I have to pay the manufacturers, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to decrease the price. So the binders are not returning for 2025. I will have updated dashboards if you need those. The cards will return. Also, going into next year, I want to focus more on my month ahead binder. So I will probably just be doing one saving challenge next year and then focusing heavily on my binder to get ahead on expenses. Okay, so in utilities, we have 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm not stuffing my rent envelope today. If you saw that, I'm not gonna stuff that one today. And that's the thing, you don't have to stuff everything every week. We completed some of our smaller bills last week, so I'm stuffing a smaller amount today. Cell phone is also gonna get a 5. And in cell phone, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Wonderful. We're gonna stuff car insurance. This one needs some work. For 5, 10, 15, 20. And subscriptions is done, Wi-Fi is done, and we'll stuff a 10 in electricity. For 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And that's going to be all for the month ahead binder. Putting in a little bit more in there, trying to get that 1 month complete. My bills binder, we're going to flip to my phone. And put that money aside. I'm gonna put that money in the bank, as well as update my tracker. So 659.77 plus 82 is 741.77. I just feel like that is too much money for one cell phone. I don't know. So 50, 70, 80, 81, 82. And we are done with this one. Now to the sinking funds. Okay, y'all, so for today, I will be using my normal card here. We're gonna put in the normal amounts. I increased the birthday money. I don't need the vision, but I did increase the birthday money, so I just used my little wet erase marker to make the edits. Another reason why I am not bringing back the rose gold binder is because you guys know in 2025 I'm going to be also offering you stickers for the Budget Mom workbook, so that's another reason. Birthdays has 10, 20, and 30. Sometimes you have to let things go to make room for new things, and that's what we're doing over here. But I actually planned on making like a whole video for you guys closer toward the end of the year, giving you all the updates. Usually I do this every year, give you guys updates about what's going to be new or what's going to be leaving the shop for the new year. So I try to do that before Black Friday, so that if you guys want to pick up anything that's leaving, you have a chance to do that. Wardrobe is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. And I think I'm still gonna do that, make another video probably at the beginning of November or late October, giving you guys the 2025 updates. I don't have many. Most of them you already know about. I think I just have like 1 or 2 other ones. Monthly savings is getting a 5 for 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I am filming this on the 6th. I think you guys will see it on the 7th. Do y'all like my little fall pumpkins up there? I almost forgot to bring them out. I was like, wait a minute. It is fall. It's officially the burr season, BER. September, October, November, December. Gotta bring out the pumpkins. Okay, Outings is gonna get 5. I probably will spend the rest of this segment talking about Outings. So as you guys can see, Outing is completely in shambles, completely gone. So what happened is I'm in the process of trying to take the Budget Mom's advice, because if you watch her videos and stuff on Instagram, she talks about how you make plans like food wise, and how sometimes those plans don't go as planned. And so car maintenance has 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 460. She talked about how when those plans don't go as planned, how we need to have a backup, I think she calls it meal plan B. So y'all, I planned on cooking this week. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cook, whoopie-woo. Bought the ingredients from the grocery store to do it. But it's taken me about 2 weeks to kind of get the shop back calmed down. Now, all the birthday sale orders are gone, but I had a nice chunk that came in after the birthday sale. So I had to get those orders done. And I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and try to get the queue down to 0 so that everybody can get what they ordered. And, you know, but y'all, with working more this week than I normally do, I did not feel like cooking. Like, usually when work increases, the desire to cook definitely decreases. Miscellaneous has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so because I did not do my meal plan B, which was to buy some frozen foods, that's what the Budget Mom recommends. You can also cook and freeze your own frozen food. Doesn't have to be store-bought. But she always recommends having some frozens for those weeks. Like, hey, I planned on cooking, but I ended up being extra tired this week. Or I ended up, you know, feeling under the weather this week. Or something came up with my family this week. So instead of having to use your money eating out, you have a meal plan B. And I didn't do that, so my outings envelope got spent all on food this week. Gifts has 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. So that's what happened to my outings envelope, y'all. I thank God the money was there. I didn't have to, you know, use a savings account. I didn't even have to use my buffered checking account. You know, definitely no credit card or anything like that. I just pulled it out of my envelope for outings. My godchildren will get 2 for 100, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. 50? I thought I already had 50. Oh, you know what? Somebody commented that last week. They were like, you were supposed to put 148. You put 50. Yes, and I meant to say thank you and fix it, and then I forgot. You guys know how that happens, how that goes. But I did forget to tell them thank you. So now this envelope is ready for another placeholder, because I said I was going to do it when it got to 50. Uh-oh. Date night is going to get a 5. For 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And 5 and 60. I'm trying to build this one up before I start using it. So that is going to be it for the high priority binder. I'm going to come back with the low priority binder and get that going. Okay, y'all. In my outings envelope, once upon a time in my life, I would even say pre-COVID, I used to get contacted all the time by family and friends, my parents, like, oh, hey, like, what y'all doing? Let's go to the movies. Hey, girl, let's go to brunch. Like, just random stuff like that used to happen all the time. And so that was my need for having an outings envelope. I was like, well, you know, things that are unplanned are unplanned. I can't put them in the budget, but I can create a sinking funds for it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So over the last, I would say 3 years, that just doesn't really happen anymore. Lots of things have changed, starting with COVID. You know, my parents are like senior citizen age. My mom has some pre-existing conditions, so they don't really play with like going out in public too much anymore. As well as my brother was another one who used to hit us up all the time to do things. And as you guys know, I'm a recent auntie. So he has a toddler now, he and my sister-in-law. Personal has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I also have another cousin who is like a brother to me. He's an only child, well, to us, he's an only child. And that's actually my godmother's son, because my godmother is also my aunt. My mom let her sister be my godmother. So yeah, he's an only child. So my siblings and I are like siblings to him. And he also has had 2 children in the last 2.5, 3 years. So, as well as one of my best friends, y'all know, my god baby. She's 3 years old. Her little brother is almost 1. So, you know, everybody's having babies now and they're not as flexible, understandably. Emergency has 1,200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And like even my friends who don't have children, because out of my close friends, only one of my close friends, set of close friends, he and his wife, only one of my close friends has children. My other close friends, we all do not have children yet. But my best friend got married 3 years ago. So, you know, she used to kind of just get up and move around and do whatever she wanted to do whenever. But that's not the case anymore because she's married. Another one of my close friends got into a relationship this year. We literally got into a relationship like at the same time. It was crazy. And so we both have been in relationships and just not as available. So Outings envelope is not as, wait a minute, y'all. This is not supposed to go here. This is fully, I need to keep this on top. It's fully funded. So yeah, my Outings envelope has not been as much of a necessity as it used to be, but I do want to keep it because that could change. Christmas will get 10. For 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230. This got 10 for 230. And so that's what happened this week. That's what happened in the Outings envelope. And we'll just have to work on rebuilding it, and that's okay. Because like I said, because the reason I was telling you guys about all that is because I don't use my Outings envelope as much. So I'm not too worried about it. Holidays has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Woohoo! It's like half our goal, and I feel like we still have some time, you know? So I might be able to throw an extra 10 or 20 in there and be able to get that up to 100 maybe. Lastly, car tires will get 2. And I want to say it's probably about time for me to almost do another cash condense. Actually, car tires is going to get 4. So what I'm doing is my giveaways envelope is ready to go. So when we hit our 30K subscribers, I'm ready for a giveaway. But what I'm doing is I'm continuing to pull $2 from the bank from here and just add it to car tires. So car tires is going to get 4. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42. So 142. So we are almost at our goal for 2 tires, which is 150. Ooh, that is crazy. I remember, what did I say, y'all? I said 140, 142, 140, yes, 142. I'm trying to get there ahead of time. But I remember when I felt like I'm only stuffing $2 a week, like it's gonna take me forever to get there. But then, you know, when I could find some extra money and have some extra money to spare, I was able to put it there. So Now I am almost ready to go when I need to get new tires, which I might need. I have car maintenance coming up soon. They might tell me it's time. I don't know. But I will for sure keep you updated. So that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I will see you back next week. Don't forget to let me know what your September financial goals are or what you're looking forward to this month, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.